Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi friends, how are you doing today? How is everything? How is your life and how is your study? I hope everything is going on well and I hope you are doing well too, healthy and happy. Ameen. In this video, I would like to answer some questions for my middle test of speaking for academic purposes. But before that, let me introduce you a little about myself. My name is Sundari and I was born in Tangerang, 10 August 2003. Is there any of you that was born in Tangerang too? Comment below. Alright guys, without any further delay, let's get to the list. The first question is about a specific dream. Actually, for me, there is no like a specific dream because the dream is definitely changing time by time. But now I can say that my dream is I want to be a tour guide. Why? Because I like talking to new people, especially from abroad, and I like sharing or telling them about Indonesia, the culture, the traditional food, the traditional dress, traditional song, and the beautiful places. And I'm so excited when I talk about something like this to my friends from abroad, and it makes me happy to explain them about Indonesia and or talking about other countries and the beautiful places, the different culture from Indonesia. It's so interesting for me and I'm so excited, and I feel like being a tour guide would sweet on me because I like these things. The second question is, why do I want to achieve this and what inspired me to get such dream? First, why do I want to achieve this? Because it makes me happy, that's all. And maybe besides that, because I have a basic skill of English, so I can explain people from abroad about Indonesia, about the culture and something like that. But the point is because I'm happy doing that. And what inspired me? I think I need to explain this a little. First, because I am a part-time teacher or a private teacher, and I feel like I teach the kids, and sometimes it makes me stressed because I have to think a lot of things, and I don't really like to be in this job or to be a teacher. And I feel like I want to be happy. I want to do something that makes me happy. I want to get a job that makes me happy. I want to get a job that is my hobby too. And so being a tour guide is like a big inspiration already. Right, let's move to the third question. The third question is what I have done to achieve my dream. The thing that I have done to achieve my dream is I made a lot of relationship with people from abroad. Like I have some friends from Africa, some friends from Europe, some friends from Middle East, and some friends also from Asia, not Indonesia. And from them I can learn their culture, I can learn about their traditional food, their traditional dress, and I think it will support me to be a tour guide. And beside that, I'm now learning English, still learning English, and I hope my English can be better so that I can be a good tour guide. The fourth question is, does my dream change time by time and why? And the answer is, I have explained a little in the first question that a dream for me is changing time by time. For example, when I was in elementary school, I used to say to people that I wanted to be an astronaut, and when I was in junior high school, I said that I want to be a teacher. When I was in senior high school, I said that I want to be a doctor or a volunteer for Palestine or a volunteer in Middle East. But now I am in a university and I am studying English, and my dream is I want to be a tour guide. So I think the reason why a dream is changing time by time is because the motivation also changing time by time, and then also the people around and the situation. For example, when I was in senior high school, I was studying science and mathematics, and these things will support me to be a doctor. But then I failed, and I am now in a university studying English, and being a tour guide is a good thing because the situation is I am learning English. So if I am learning English and my dream is to be a doctor, it will not be a good coherence. Alright, the last question is the definition of success by my version. For me, success is when you can do something that is beneficial for yourself and for people around, but you did it with honesty. You know why? Because a lot of people right now, we call them as a crazy rich, but they have a lot of money. They help people too. We call them success people. But you know, sometimes in the process, they didn't do the process with honesty. They maybe cheat, they maybe do something wrong to be a rich person. And I don't think after the process they become a success person. I don't think this is really success. It's not a success for me. Success is when you are thinking about the barakah or the blessing of Allah that of your work. And also success is when you are doing your worldly things. You are doing things in your life, but you also think about the hereafter. You also think about the akhirah. You think that if I do something like this, will Allah bless me, or will this make me go to the Jannah or the paradise? And this is success for me. And I think that I want to be a person that is also thinking about my akhirah, not only about my worldly life or worldly situations. I don't want to be just rich in this dunya. I don't want to be just rich in this world, because I want to be rich too in the akhirah. And I want to be a success person not only in this world but also in the hereafter. That is success for me. I think that's all little explanation from me of those five questions. I hope this will benefit for you, and thank you so much for watching. See you on the next video. Bye bye.